You remember last time we were learning about the basics to fractions. Now we're going to learn about the rules. For example, 1/2 can be equal to 50 over 100. And rule number 1. In order for a fraction to be equal, we have to multiply the top and bottom by the same things, by the same number. So you cannot multiply like for example, this on the top is 8, this one is 9. You cannot do that. So for example, if we were to multiply 2, then that means it will equal 2 over 4. And since I just multiplied the top and by 2 of the same numbers, then that means 2/4 is equal to 1/2. Rule number 2. If you were to divide a number, it's kind of like the multiplication rule. Remember, divide always by the same thing. So for example, 2, 4, divide 2, divide 2 equals 1/2, which means 2/4 is equal to 1/2. Rule number 3. When you're adding fractions or minusing fractions, here's the rule for that. So you have to make the denominators equal in order to add them together. So if I had like 2 over 3 add 1 over 2, I have to multiply 2 here and times 3 here. Then the new equation would be 4 over 6 add 3 over 6. So 6 add, and when the denominators are the same, you don't have to add the denominators. They can just stay the same. And then you add the tops, which would be 7. And it's improper, so you can simplify it to a mixed number. So how many 6s are 7? 1. 1 would be left, and 6 would stay on the bottom. This is a very important rule about fractions. Equivalent fractions can be calculated by multiplying or dividing the numerator and denominator by the same number. For example, 1/2 equals 1/2 times 2 over 2 equals 2/4. And 4/8 equals 4/8 divided by 4 over 4 equals 1/2. When the numerator and denominator are divided by the same number, the resulting fraction has a smaller numerator and denominator than the original. This is called canceling or simplifying the fraction. When the numerator and denominator of a fraction are canceled down to the smallest possible integers, the fraction is said to be in its lowest possible terms. Now we're going to do 3/8 plus 3/4. Now we're going to make the denominator the same by times 2 to 4, and we can't forget to times 2 on the top as well. So the new equation will be 3a add 6 over 8 equals, since the bottoms are the same, the 8 will be the same, and 3 add 6 would equal 9, so then we'd have to simplify to a mixed number. So 1/8 there's only 1/8 that can fit in a 9. 1 would be left, and 8 will still stay on the bottom. So 3/8 plus 3/4 equals 1 1/8. The second one is 2/3 plus 1/4. So we cannot do anything to here because 4 nothing. So I'll have to times 4 here times 3 here, and we can't forget to multiply out the top either. New equation would be 8 over 12 add 3 over 12. Now that the bottoms are the same, the bottom would be 12, and add the tops. 8 plus 3 is 11. So 2/3 add 1/4 equals 11/12. Number 3. 5 over 6 add 7 over 12. So we can multiply 2 here times 2 and times 2 at the top. New equation would be 10 over 12 add 7 over 12 equals 12 will stay the same, 17 would be on the top. So we can simplify. 1/12 would be in a 17. 5 would go on the top because 5 would be left, and 12 will stay the same. So now we're going to do some minusing fractions. So the first question will be 7/8 minus 1/2. So we just treat this like it's adding, only we're minusing. So we have to multiply 4 on this side because 2 times 4 is 8, and that's the other one's denominator. But we have to multiply 4 on the top as well. So it equals, our new equation will be 7/8 minus 4 over 8. Now, 8 will stay the same on the bottom, and 7 minus 4 equals 3. So the answer is 7/8 minus 1/2 equals 3/8. Now, 2/3 minus 1/4, we can see that we can't really do anything really. So we'll just have to multiply 4 here. Multiply 3 here. And the new equation will be 8 over 12 minus 3 over 12 equals 12 will stay the same on the bottom, and 8 minus 3 equals 5. Number 3, 5, 6 minus 1, 3. So we can times 2 here. The new equation will be 5, 6 minus 2 over 6 equals 6 will stay the same on the bottom, and 5 minus 2 equals 3. Simplifying to 1/2. Number 4, 1/2 minus 1, 3. We can't do anything really, so times 3 here. Times 2 here equals, the new equation would be 3 over 6 minus 2 over 6 equals 1 over 6. Number 5, 9 over 10 minus 4 over 5. So multiple 2. New equation is 9 over 10 minus 8 over 10 equals 1 over 10. Number 6, 2, 3 minus 5, 12. So we can times 4 here. Times 4 on the top as well. Our new equation would be 8 over 12 minus 5 over 12 equals 3 over 12.